Hi guys, Paul here from PABREWNEWS. Got a new one from New Trail Brewing Company from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, near Reach Road, that area. In collaboration with Warwick Farm Brewing. Use all the words. Warwick Farm Brewing. And this is a Hazy Double IPA. Breweries of Pennsylvania. You can see the old... This one doesn't zoom in because the front camera does all that stuff, but whatever. This is Trellis Hazy Double IPA, 9% alcohol by volume. Citra, HBC 586, Sabro, Pilsner, and oat malt, which gives it the haze. So hopefully not too much oat malt, just a nice haze, not too haze. No blanket of haze. Well, I'm just gonna throw this right here. Throw it here. Like I said, I had a New Trail glass. It was more like a wine style glass. I wasn't a big fan of it. I gotta see if I can find like a New Trail snifter or tulip or something. Alright, so that is pretty chicken stocky. That is deep orange haze. Haze for days, unclear for years actually. Big white head. Alcohol legs sticking from that 9%. A little lacing trying to stick and form, which is nice. It's going to aroma. Cheers. And there's a little earthy pepperiness wafting through here. You get that oat torrefied wheat kind of tonality. Okay. Bursting through, you have tangerine peel. You have that tangerine, a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of peach coming through too with it. Grapefruit, of course. There's a lot of, like, almost an herbaceous quality mixing with a peppery earthiness going through here. So, cheers. It's not bad. Seems a little bit drier than some of the other DIPAs that they do. But, again, puckering, piffy, oily, grapefruit, tangerine. Lost a little bit of that peach mango in the taste. The haze is there, but it's not overshadowing a lot of stuff. It's not leaving a blanket of, wet oats and stuff on the palate, which is nice. Earthy pepperiness kind of dries that up, dries that kind of malt base up, so it's not lingering on your palate. A little nice, spicy, perfumey kind of herbal wafting through your palate, really nice. Grapefruit, tangerine, wafting through, piffy oiliness. Got a little bit of that peach back through, a hint of it, and there is that residual pineapple kind of characteristic in the background too coming. Yeah, it's actually coming pretty hard now. Ooh, did I say this? Ooh. Don't take that out of context. You know, this is a more like straightforward, drier DIPA than they usually do. There's usually a little bit of sweetness kind of walking through the palate, doing this. This is different. Let me say that. It's a different beer. On the drier side, you still get a nice piffy oiliness wafting through the palate. The oat haze is not blanketing a lot of stuff, and it's not leaving any kind of like layer of just on your palate, which is really great. I really like all that. So this is a good beer. I think I'd still like a little bit of kind of a soft sweetness, just wafting through the palate a little bit, just to play with some of the other drier characteristics and piffiness. But other than that, it is... I think that Pilsner malt too plays a huge bit of it, just being almost on that crisp and clean area. That it looks hazy as hell. and you can smell the oat tonalities coming through it, but it's just not leaving that wet, you know what I mean? So everything kind of is working pretty well here. Again, I still wouldn't mind seeing what this would look like without the oats, but that's just me. Yeah, it's more crisp, clean. There's not a lot of characteristics in the malt base to play off. There's not breadiness or that. It's just a hint of oats, and then that crisp, kind of clean Pilsner malt. So, what subtle nuances the Pilsner malt would be giving is kind of blanketed up a little bit by the oats. A little crackeriness, but it's more just kind of covered up a little bit. But then that you just have that earthy pepperiness with a little bit of herbal tonality wafting through the palate. Get that a little bit. I'm sure there's a little ethanol alcohol mixing in with that too. That's why that might be a little bit of that herbal quality wafting through with that. You got that Pilsner, or not Pilsner. You got that kind of pineapple hint in the background, kind of wafting back and forth. I get a hint of peach now and again when I sip it down. A little bit of that. Then you got that nice oiliness, again, piffiness, tangerine, hint of grapefruit. Tell you what, because of the dryness of this one, it is really easy drinking. You want to keep, you know what I mean? It's one of those. We have one of those on our hands right now. Let's throw the rest of it in, see if there's any clumpy chumps, and we will give it a rating. I've already probably guesstimating where I'm going to fucking throw it anyway. I am not giving too many of these out anymore, but that haze, that head is just creamy as nice. Wow, really nice. I just was wafting around watching it going, Jesus. Trying to form. Yeah, there is an herbal tone in there too. I would say almost a basil tone in there. A hint of something like that mixing in with that grapefruit. Or the pineapple, rather. It's a medium side of a medium body with the oiliness. The oiliness wasn't really there from those hops. I'd say it might be like the low side of a medium, but that oiliness does just linger around the palate just enough. This is a truly tasty, crushable beer. This is a tasty, crushable beer. Yep. I'm going to throw it in the 9 out of 10 category. This is actually pretty good. This is not what I expected, but at the same time, oh boy, pretty good. Now, Warwick Farm Brewery, I don't know where that's from. Gonna have to check them out. But that's the nice thing about this, finding new breweries in Pennsylvania, doing the whole thing. So, one thing I do need to get better on, absolutely 100% indefinitely, is getting this shit swept around because the camera, I have to edit it, and getting it online. Ooh, I gotta work on that. So I'm gonna try to get this up as soon as I can. And I think I have one or two. I have gummy bears too. I don't think I posted that yet. I'm not sure. I might have posted that one. But I have the gummy bears that needs to go up because this is really fucking good. And I don't know if I posted Footpath or not yet, so that needs to go up as well. Anyway, this has been Paul from PABREWNEWS. 9 out of 10 for the Trellis. Yeah, I love the lovely little scene from Stand By Me when they're on the Trellis and the train's coming and they're having to run and jump off. And my dad regaled a story because he was down to the Pittsburgh area at first when he was a kid for a while, and they were trellises all over the goddamn place. You know, overpass for the trains and stuff. And he regaled me some stories of, you know, doing the same kind of thing, running from stuff and whoa shit, jumping into the creeks and stuff. But anyway, enough memory lane. This has been Paul from PABREWNEWS. Cheers. Watch that finger. Here it comes.